2023 and 2021. We've got a green flag at the back of the grids. We're all set for the Portuguese Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. Bottas and Hamilton both getting it away well. Perez not the best start, and he's already got the Ferrari alongside him and ahead as Bottas goes into turn one in the lead from Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Then comes Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez behind. Someone's made contact, and there is Kimi Räikkönen, who has lost half of his front wing going down the main straight.
I wonder if we're going to need some kind of safety car for that, especially if he buries it in the gravel. He has taken the car to a service road, full safety car. And up against his teammate, it's almost like he got such a slipstream. There's no DRS involved, so he got such a slipstream from his teammate, and it looks like it caught him out.
And he's got the jump then on Hamilton and Verstappen behind him. Through the heat haze come 19 Formula One cars. Hamilton trying to pull out of the slipstream that Max Verstappen's getting behind him. Verstappen goes into turn one ahead of Hamilton. Got a little bit squirrely on the exit of turn one, but that was a great move by Max Verstappen. He's up into second place. Sergio Perez is now behind Lewis Hamilton ahead of Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz and Esteban Ocon.
Verstappen was fine for track limits, but Hamilton was even further off the track anyway, so don't imagine that's going to be a problem.
Oh, getting all out of shape there. Max Verstappen coming out of turn 14. Is that going to give Lewis Hamilton a little bit of impetus, I wonder, because Hamilton is within striking distance of the Red Bull down the straight. Bottas continues to lead them. We're on lap 11 of 66. Here comes Hamilton on Max Verstappen. Hamilton retakes that second place ahead of the Red Bull, and that move started all the way back at turn 14 as Verstappen tries to fight it into turn 4. Hamilton just stays ahead.
What are we going to see now?
It's Perez on Norris.
Nice move.
Vettel has been putting in as good a lap times as he possibly can, but can he keep Ricciardo at bay here? Ricciardo's going to go around the outside, isn't he? With DRS assistance into turn one and into the points as well. Was 0.8 of a second at the end of the last lap. It's half a second as they cross the line now. Hamilton's got DRS. He's within touching distance of his teammate. He's ahead of his teammate. Lewis Hamilton goes around the outside of Valtteri Bottas. And wow, what another good move that was from the world champion.
So Valtteri's really gone heavily right, look. So he's pinched himself into turn one, and Lewis has just played the angles and steamed around the outside.
Red Bull are going to pull the trigger and take the gamble with Max Verstappen and make the first pit stop of the top three runners.
Verstappen is boxing, pick up the pace.
Bottas should stay out in front here, although Verstappen is gaining on him very, very swiftly, but...
Look at that, sliding like crazy as Valtteri Bottas trying to get the power down, and immediately then Verstappen has a run at the inside, down into turn 5. He's got all the track position he needs. Now he will just finish the job off, and that all started when Bottas lit up the rear axle and Max just came up the inside of him with more confidence, more knowledge, more tyre temperature.
Esteban Ocon has been closing on Carlos Sainz, enjoying that resilient hard compound tyre, and this is how he made the move. Down the main straight we go. Alonso moves past and round the outside of Ricciardo and into ninth. You've got Mick Schumacher closing in on Nicholas Latifi, and here comes Fernando. 1-2 tapas, and he's through. as Pierre Gasly gets past Carlos Sainz and will pick up a point for doing so. There's 3 Portuguese Grand Prix won by Racing Knights, and Sir Lewis Hamilton's been night and day ahead of the rest here in Portimao this afternoon. He wins the Portuguese Grand Prix. Mercedes will get the point for a fastest lap with Valtteri Bottas. Red Bull will think, right, what do we now need to do to beat Mercedes? And Mercedes will think, what do we need to do to stay ahead of Red Bull? And they haven't got much thinking time. We're off to Barcelona in just a few days. It was certainly Mercedes' day here in the Algarve at the Portuguese Grand Prix.
Personally, quite happy, but I cannot be satisfied with the P6, and we need to keep working to understand what happened with the medium tires.
Fighting with Ferraris and McLaren, they were still a little bit too fast for us overall. But it's good progress. We have to keep going, and we will.
From my side, I had a fun race, to be honest. I fight with Fernando first of all, and then with Sebastian. It was a clear race. In the end, nothing happened in the front. So we started P12, we finished P12. I think max what we could do today.
I wasn't driving the car this race, and this whole weekend the car has been driving me. There's something we're missing, so we gotta try and find it.
Not much my fault. I had to change some switch and got it wrong on the first try, and then when I was checking that it's right, I just end up driving into him. But luckily I didn't destroy his tire, so yeah, far from ideal, but what can I do?